The forgotten history. The hidden reality. One voice rises. Where truth has been buried. Welcome to The Truth, 110.
Chapter 3. Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, and the bitter peace. Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, inherited a broken ummah. Muawiya's agents had spread everywhere, in Kufa, in Basra, in Medina. Fear and anxiety gripped every town. People were being kidnapped, terrorized, and killed simply for their loyalty to the household of the Prophet, the Ahlul Bayt. The Ummah was exhausted, wounded, and deeply divided.
Our father stood like a lion through every difficulty. He fought battle after battle, praying, and each one left thousands dead on both sides. Families destroyed, children made orphans, wives made widows. I have thought deeply, Brother Pine, and I have seen what this endless war has done to our people. To stop this bloodshed, and to provide safety and security to the Ummah, I will make a peace agreement with Muawiya, and I will step aside to Pinga until after his death. Only then can true leadership return.
Brother Mana, you carry the weight of this Ummah with great wisdom. I am with you in whatever you decide. But know this, Muawiya will violate every single term he agrees to. He has never honored his word, and he will not start now.
Yes, I know, Husayn, I know. But the responsibility before Allah is on him, not on us. We will set the terms of truth. If he breaks them, his reckoning is with his Creator.
The peace agreement was signed on terms dictated by Imam Hasan, peace be upon him. Its conditions were clear and just. No persecution of the people of Syria, Iraq, Hijaz, or Yemen. Full protection and safety for all companions and family of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and all their women and children. An immediate and permanent end to the cursing of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, from the pulpits. And Muawiya was to appoint absolutely no one as his successor. The leadership would return to Imam Hasan upon Muawiya's death. Muawiya agreed to every single term. He signed, he shook hands, he gave his word, and then he broke every single one. Secret agents terrorized the loyal. Governors and their surrogates used the public treasury freely for personal pleasure. Freedom disappeared across the empire and dictatorship took its place. The cursing of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, continued from pulpits across the empire every single Friday. And Muawiya began building a quiet, determined campaign to crown his own son Yazid as the next ruler of the Muslim world, despite the explicit agreement that he would appoint no one. Chapter 4. The poisoning of Imam Hasan, peace be upon him. But even with all his violations, one obstacle remained immovable in Muawiya's path. The peace agreement had stated clearly, upon Muawiya's death, Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, would become Khalifa. Muawiya had one solution to this problem. Imam Hasan must not outlive him.
Muawiya sends you his highest greetings, dear Joda.
He asks only a very small favor of you. A tiny amount slipped into the Imam's honey, that is all. In return, you will receive a generous sum of money.
Greater than you have ever seen. And Muawiya himself gives you his personal promise. You will become the wife of his son, Yazid.
Why?
You will live as royalty.
And
Nameless.
if I do this, he truly promises?
You have the word of Muawiya ibn Sufyan himself.
She agreed. The poison was prepared, the honey was served, and Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, fell gravely ill the moment he tasted it. Sensing that his end was near, Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, called his brother close and spoke to him in private.
I have been poisoned, Husayn. I know it with certainty, but I ask you, do not seek vengeance on my behalf. This matter is between them and Allah. Let it rest there.
Who has done this, brother? Tell me.
It does not matter now. What matters is what comes after. After me, the imamate passes to you.
Guard Islam with everything you have. Guard the truth no matter the cost.
Whatever happens in this world, do not ever allow the blessed name of our grandfather to be dragged through the mud of these tyrants. I hear you, my brother. I will carry this trust
With everything I have. With my life, if that is what it demands.
Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, passed from this world at the age of 47. His final wish, deeply felt and sincerely expressed, was to be buried beside his grandfather, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him and his holy family. Imam Hussain made every arrangement to honor that wish. But Muawiya's governor over Medina blocked it with military force. Arrows were fired. The procession was stopped by drawn swords, and so they buried Imam Hasan, peace be upon him, at Janatul Baqi. Medina wept for days, and slowly the truth spread. Muawiya had poisoned the grandson of the Prophet. People at first could not believe it, then they could not deny it, and the grief turned, quietly but surely, into something that would one day demand an answer. Chapter 5. Yazid demands allegiance. Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, refuses. When Muawiya finally died, tortured in his final days by a conscience that had spent a lifetime being ignored, his 30-year-old son Yazid wasted no time in declaring himself ruler over the entire Muslim Ummah. And what kind of man was Yazid? History does not leave us guessing. He was known across the empire as a man of evil habits, heavy drinking, gambling, indulgence without limit, and a complete disregard for Islamic principles. Even his own father had sent him to Mecca for the pilgrimage once, to improve his image among the people. Yazid went to Mecca and took his wine and his chorus of entertainers with him.
Send word to every province. Every leader gives me their allegiance. I want it in my hands before the month is out.
Now this man demanded that every leader of the Muslim world come forward and give him their allegiance of loyalty. He used bribery where money worked. He used coercion where money failed. He used threats and brute force where all else collapsed. Most people, fearing for their lives and their families, gave in. But one man did not. Imam Hussain ibn Ali, peace be upon him, the 57-year-old grandson of the Prophet, the son of Imam Ali, the brother of Imam Hasan, and the third Imam of the Muslim Ummah, flatly refused.
Imam Hussain saw, Yazid ibn Muawiya is now the commander of the faithful. He commands your allegiance of loyalty.
Give it willingly fame, and you will be honored and protected.
This is not a request.
A man like Yazid, a drunkard, a gambler, a man who murders the innocent, without hesitation, and then calls himself the representative of the Prophet of Allah? Never. I will not give allegiance to such a man. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. The Muslim Ummah will descend into permanent darkness if this man is accepted as its leader. And I refuse dive, absolutely refuse dive, to be the seal of approval on that darkness.
Be careful with your words, Imam Hussain. Yazid does not ask twice.
Then let him not ask at all. My answer will not change.
Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, knew precisely what his refusal meant. It meant his life was in danger. It meant war. He chose to leave Medina immediately with his family and proceed to Mecca, the sacred city, the house of Allah, where by ancient law no blood could be shed. In Mecca, something extraordinary began to happen. Letters arrived, one after another, from the people of Kufa in Iraq. Then they came in floods. 12,000 letters, all carrying the same desperate message. Come to us, O grandson of the Prophet. Lead us, be our Khalifa. We are with you. We are ready.
They call for us. They say their hearts have hardened under the boot of tyranny, and they can bear it no longer. If even one of these 12,000 letters carries a grain of true sincerity, then we owe it to the Ummah of our grandfather to answer.
He sent his cousin, Muslim ibn Aqil, to Kufa first, to see the situation with his own eyes and report back honestly. Muslim's first letter back was filled with hope. The people of Kufa were ready. They were eager. They swore their support. Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, began preparing the journey. But Yazid had eyes everywhere. He appointed the brutal Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad as the new governor of Kufa, a man without mercy or conscience. Ibn Ziyad swept through Kufa with an iron fist. He found Muslim ibn Aqil. He found Hani ibn Urwa, the man sheltering Muslim in his home. He arrested them both, and he had them both executed. Chapter 6. The Journey to Karbala. Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, also learned something deeply disturbing about Mecca. Yazid's spies had infiltrated the sacred city and were plotting to assassinate the Imam during the Hajj pilgrimage itself, to shed his blood in the most sacred place on earth. To protect the sanctity of the Haram, the holy sanctuary, from this desecration, the Imam made his decision. He would leave Mecca and head for Kufa, 1,100 miles away, through the blistering desert heat of summer.
Ya Imam, I beg you. The road to Kufa is full of danger. The people of Kufa are known to abandon their leaders the moment it becomes costly. We fear for you. We fear for your children. Please, Naya, do not go to Kufa.
I hear your love, my friend, and I am grateful for it. But tell me honestly, what would you have me do? Give my hand to Yazid and watch the religion of my grandfather turn into an instrument of tyranny? Or stand before the world and say, this is wrong. This is a betrayal of everything the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his holy family sacrificed his life for? I have made my choice. Whatever comes, it is in Allah's hands.
At a place called Al-Sifa, the caravan met Al-Farazdak, a poet of great fame who had just come from the direction of Kufa. He stopped when he saw the Imam.
Peace be upon you. I have just arrived from Kufa. The hearts of the people there are truly with you, I will not deny that. But their swords will be against you.
Yazid's governor has terrified them into submission. I urge you, from the sincerity of my heart, do not go to Kufa.
May Allah reward you for your honesty. Allah decides what He wills, and if destiny has written, then to Karbala I go.
Then the devastating news arrived. A letter from Kufa. Muslim ibn Aqil, the Imam's trusted cousin and emissary, had been captured and beheaded by Ibn Ziyad. Hani ibn Urwa, who had sheltered him, had been killed as well. The movement in Kufa had been crushed. The people who had written 12,000 letters were now too frightened to leave their homes. Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, stopped the caravan. He gathered every man around him.
Our supporters in Kufa have been martyred. Muslim ibn Aqil is gone. Hani ibn Urwa is gone. The enemy has tightened its grip on that city. I must be honest with every one of you. Those of you who joined this caravan out of hope for worldly benefit or out of curiosity, you may leave now, freely, without judgment, without guilt from me. I release every one of you from any oath to this journey.
Some companions, hearing the reality of what lay ahead, quietly slipped away into the desert. Those who remained stood still. They looked at their Imam, and they did not move.